who do you create test cases for when you are working on SAP integration, like SAP PI or SAP Cloud Integration CPI? I had a conversation with a client the other day about how they are seeing the FIGAF tool to create and manage their test cases. One of the points that was talked about was that as a developer, it was difficult seeing the really value in this in the short term, because they had run their test, they had seen that it worked, and then they needed to spend some time on creating test cases. From a developer's perspective, I really understand that it is just something you need to add that adds a little bit of overhead. But I really see two main drivers of where it is important to have them. The first one is for the next developer that's going to support this, or just if you need to support this in 6 months, you don't really remember what is going on, but if you have a number of test cases, it's really easy for you to start running these. And the second one is, once you've made the scenario and the change, you want to be able to trigger and see if everything has been processed correctly. It's even more important if you have complex scenario with a lot of branching, etc., to understand if you updated the right thing. So yeah, as a developer, you will spend a little more time on this, but it will save you time on creating documentation for what is going on. Yeah, so in short term, it adds some extra work, but in long term, this is really what you need to have an integration scenario that you can support. Obviously, with the FIGAF tool, it is really easy to create test cases. You simply just go in and select one of the iFlows that have been processed in trace mode. The tool can download these, and now you have a test case. You can click run, and you can see how well the iFlow is processing. You can ignore those elements that should be ignored, and now you have a test case that you can run. If you want to try it out, go to figaf.com